Welcome back to SDL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and I'm here with the founders of God Cares Ministry, Terry and Nile Ramsbottom. We've been talking about this ministry that you've started about 10 years ago, helping veterans who may just need something extra, little help with the rent and that kind of thing while they get started, some mentoring, that kind of thing that we talked about. And Terry, you were mentioning that typically you help 2 clients, would you say? You say situations in a given week.
Right.
Could be as many as 5.
Right.
So over the course of a year, you're working with hundreds of people, it sounds like. And how have you all, how do you raise money? Or is it still just your money, or do others contribute along the way?
Well, we do contribute to it, Terry and I, but we have an annual golf tournament that we raise funds for. That's one of our largest fundraiser, and then we have individual donations from people really in several states that have helped us, people that we have known that like the cause, and we help. Most of our help is local, but we have helped veterans in other states as well.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are like pre-crowdfunding. You did your own.
Yeah.
And you keep doing it. Yeah. So give us, if you could, give us some examples of clients that you've helped in our area and how you've helped them get back on their feet after helping our country in the ways that they've done.
One example would be a young man who was 6'2" when he went into the Marines, and he crashed in a helicopter, and he's now 5'9", and his legs were so brutalized that Mayo Clinic has operated 22 times on his legs. They take an inch or so out at a time, and that has to heal, and then he can get back. But anyway, it's kind of a long story. I'll just make it real brief. We helped him. Unfortunately, he was divorced during one of his surgeries. His wife divorced him, and his world was shattered. He wanted to be able to move to the location where they moved to, and so we helped him do that. Helped him move and paid his first month's rent and a security deposit, and he's the happiest guy in the world in spite of all of his infirmities right now, because he's where he wants to be with these children.
Nice, nice. Do you have another example?
I could give, another example right quick is a young man who, Medal of Honor winner, Valor winner, Bronze Star, suffered a severe head injury, roadside bomb, and he got out of the service, and he was with his brother, and 3 thugs attacked his brother, and he couldn't stand by and watch that happen, so he entered the fray and stopped any further damage, and then later was sued by these thugs. So we helped him defend himself, get rid of the lawsuit so he could get on with his life. And then recently, he's in his senior, well, now he's a senior in mechanical engineering, if you can believe that, and we helped him get an apartment and down payment on that so he could continue his career.
Very good. So obviously your help is vast, different ways that you help so many people. What do you see as the future for God Cares Ministry? Do you have a plan for continued growth in our area?
Well, if it gets any bigger, we're going to need a lot of help. But at this stage, Nile and I are happy with where it is right now.
Is it just the 2 of you primarily managing?
We have a very active board of directors. We have 12 members of board of directors that help, and a number of volunteers that help in addition to them.
Good. And what do the volunteers do?
Well, basically they help us a lot with the golf tournament. That's a big job.
The fundraising.
That's the fundraising. It's a full-time job, so they do help us with any type of fundraising that they can, and they also help with some of the decision-making on how the organization should be going.
And though you're working with these other service agencies to help identify the clients, do you actually interact one-on-one with the people that you're helping?
Oh, yes, because the other agencies just refer the veteran to us, and then we take over from there.
Okay.
What oftentimes happens, the veteran organization is limited on what they can do. They can either train or they can do other things, but they can't oftentimes help where we think the help is really needed, and that's where we come in.
Very good. It's nice that you're developing personal relationships along the way that really makes you feel great about what you're giving to the community. God Cares Ministry would greatly appreciate your donations and help. Visit god-cares-ministry.org to donate and for more information. There's more ST Alive after this. Stay with us.